Howdy folks, my name's Darren from RC Scale Models, and today we have another kit review. This one is from Italeri. It's 135 scale Vosper 72.6 MTB 77, which is a motorized patrol boat. This is for the upcoming SIG and group build for 2021 for all models, the high seas. So this is my entry. But we're going to take a closer look at this kit. It's a monster of a boat. You do get photo etch, you do get a little booklet about the history of the boat. I believe there is one or two of these boats still left. I think one of them's at Portsmouth in UK, and I think the other one's overseas in Belgium or something like that. It was used during the war, World War II, as a torpedo boat, like I say. We'll get closer into this. As I say, it's a big kit. Okay folks, this is the worksheet. You've got a little bit of history on the boat. If you wish to read it, pause it. We've got it in different languages. Your first step is your sprue map, everything you get in the kit. Lower hull, upper hull, sprues, detail parts, photo etch, string, rope for the rigging, the torpedoes, the torpedo tubes, the actual wheelhouse, the stand. Colours is required, Vallejo colours, and you've got the FF standard colours, so you need black, flat grey, brass, gunmetal grey, wood, gloss white, red, clear green, orange, gunship grey, and flat field drab. So you have to do your references. Your first step is the lower hull. Is one giant piece, so you haven't got to worry about that. I have seen people turn it into RC boats. I'm not going to do that. I would like to, but I haven't got the skills or the knowledge to even attempt that. So I'm just going to build it as a model. So the first step is this photo etch piece. You've got to fold in half. It goes on the bottom of the lower hull. I'm not sure what it's for. We have these side strips going in. We have these ports. I think they're to do with the bilge pump and letting water out. Turn your attention to the back again. You've got your free propeller system, the rear of the boat with the rudders and stuff. Then you turn your attention over to the other side, put in these pieces over the back of the rudder. Inside you've got some windows to be put in. Upper deck you've got some windows, these support pieces at the side, and don't forget to drill out some holes. It doesn't actually say what size. Doesn't say what size holes. You do get some screws in the kit. You're going to have to screw the lower hull down. Build your stand up, comes at two sides and two front and back. You do get a giant decal sheet, which is there, which you put on your stand. Obviously the numbers is for the actual boat itself, and you got a flag, very basic. We have some hatches going in. We have some ports where you can tie the rope to. I'm not sure what you call them. I've never built a boat. This is my first time, so I don't know what the actual parts mean. So this would be interesting. We have this section for tools. So if anyone knows what these are, please comment, because I'm not too familiar with anything on a boat or a ship or anything, so I don't know what parts are. I could say something completely get it wrong. You have the front of the boat with some rigging. I think this is an anchor. It's asking for the length of the rope to be 250 millimeters in length. I presume you tie it around the front here. Is it the wheelhouse section? Inside we have, looks like a compass. We have these two handle things. I've seen these on ships. I don't know what they're for. It's probably to do with signalling. We have, is it the wheel? We have the instrument panels, the dash. We have these side pieces for ropes to be tied down again. This is the inside wheelhouse, and then you get an outside version, which is this one. So this is the outside wheelhouse, so you've got two variants, like inside and outside. So this is the outside wall, more instrument stuff, compass and whatever, step, some safety rings. This is the actual like cab of the boat. You've got some clear to go in. You've got these photo etch window pieces. I'm not sure how I'm going to stick them to the window yet without getting glue everywhere. I might use crystal clear, so if I do get any overspill it should dry up clear and it should be okay. These are the side walls of the cab. This is the roof and the side walls going in. You'll turn your attention to the top of the cab. You've got like this wall to build up. This is plastic, and then these individual square pieces are photo etch. We have these funnels of some sort being put in. These pieces, I'm not sure what they are. They look like oxygen bottles or fire extinguishers of some sort. We have some kind of engine deck, maybe. This piece as well, open or closed. We have more structural parts. These are for the torpedoes to sit on and rest. More hatches. These segments here are depth charges, I know that. And then we have one of the anti-aircraft machine guns. There's two of them mounted on this rotated stand. You do get some detailed ammunition belts. You can get crew figures for this kit. You have to buy separately. I haven't got them, but I probably will buy them at a later date. Attaching this piece at the back. Attaching your gun that you built up. We have this box. It's probably for extra ammo. Now you're working on one of your torpedo tubes. Sorry, both two torpedo tubes, left and right. So it's basically repeating the step but opposite sides. So it's two halves. We have the back of the torpedo tube, detailed parts, handles, and then we've got a little bit of rigging going across the top of it. We have these pieces on the torpedo tubes. Not sure what they are for. We have more structural parts. The torpedoes itself, two halves, the fins and propeller system going on. I believe the torpedoes are like a light grey with a black front. We have this mask with aerials on it going in. We have more of these funnels. We have torpedo tubes and torpedoes going on. We have these hatches, and then repeating the process again on the other side for the torpedoes and torpedo tubes. And it's still asking for bits of rigging, but the rigging is not overly detailed or explained very well. And this is more rigging tie downs. Again, I don't think it's explained very well, so I'm gonna have to be careful how I do this. And there's your finished boat, hopefully. I believe the whole entire boat is like a gunship grey type colour, or ship grey, and the lower hull is black. Again, there's the side shots of the rigging, so I'm going to try and go by this or whatever. Some decals on the side, which is number 77, very basic. There's one of the photos of the real ship, or real boat, sorry, from wartime, and that should be pretty much it. As I say, as for the decals again, you've got your Royal Navy Vosper, you pronounce that, 72-6 MTB 77 on the stand, and then you've got your numbers down the side. I imagine you can do different numbers if you wish. I think there is different variants. You've got your flat navy flag, instrument binnacles down the side. Not very detailed, but they'll do the trick. As for the little history book you get with it, which is pretty cool. If you wish to read it, pause it. Nice detail shots. And there's that picture again that is in the instructions. Pretty cool. There's a whole fleet of them there docked up. Here we are again. There's number 74 version there, which you have the numbers for, but doesn't give you the paint scheme, so you're gonna have to do references to find out what camouflage paint scheme that is on there. Here's number 71, which is one, I think the one that's in Portsmouth in dry dock. And this is been restored, pretty cool. Does it say? More detailed shots. There's the gunner's position. There's the gun turret type thing. And there's a colour call out for the actual number 77. So it is like a grey with a dark or black lower hull with grey walkway segments. And there's the other side profile. Pretty cool. As for the kit itself, we do have the fellow edge thread here, the brass one. This is for the structural parts for the torpedoes to rest on. This is a lower piece on the bottom, instrument binnacles inside. These are the structural parts for the wheelhouse. These are photo etch vision ports, and there's your clear, which is, I believe, is like a just a plain sheet or plastic. It's not a typical clear windows. It's not sure what you call that. You do get these loose pieces. These are the side structural parts of the hull and your engine deck. As for the boat itself, comes in this giant bag. I'm going to have to zoom you out for a minute. So there you are, folks. It's zoomed you out for a bit. I can just about get the boat on my desk. As I say, it's a very large kit. So it fits nicely, the upper deck. As I say, you do screw it down in these holes. It is detailed for the upper deck, all nicely done. You got ports to go in here, your gunner's position. This is your part of your wheelhouse assembly, all of this, and all your tie downs go at the front here. Inside is your rigging and your screws. Stick them back in there so I don't lose them until I come to build it. I will be building this pretty soon because the group build has started already. It's from January till May or something. So this is, as I say, the upper hull section. It is nicely done. Just trying to show you guys on camera. It's because it's such a big boat. I can't do it very well. Here's the back where the propeller system will be going, and obviously you've got your back piece to go here. for your rudders and stuff. So let's bring you back down. As for the actual sprues itself, you get 2 in this giant bag. I've had this kit for a while now, but I've just never had the reason to build it. I bought it because it was pretty cool, but now I have the reason to build it. I can get on with it. So we have here part of the wheelhouse again. We have some side cabinets inside. There's part of the ladder system. This is the outside. You do have all photo etch stuff going in there. We do have cutouts. This bit's broken, unfortunately, but a little bit of glue should be okay. Should be no problem. Let's move that out of the way for a second. We have one of the propeller systems. It's quite large. As I say, it is 1/35 scale, so it is a big boat. You have this part of the wheelhouse. This has got to come off. This is flash or here's part of the other deck. We have part of the anchor here. This piece is part of the anchor. Tie downs. This is one of your tools. These, I'm not sure what these parts are. I think part of the depth charges maybe. These are the side walls of the cab section. Pretty cool. The pieces are quite large, so it should go together quite quickly. Here we have a detailed life raft. Not sure what these structural parts are for. These are some storage. These are the parts at the front of the boat. Some more tools, a seat. This is part of the machine gun turret. These are parts of the front. These are at the front. This is part of the machine gun. Nicely detailed with the rivets and bolts. We have some engine doors. These parts here are part of your stand. And these are the torpedo tubes. Nicely done. More tools. As I say, inside the torpedo tubes there are big flash points. You may have to take care of these. If you do look down here, you probably will see them. But if you decide to stick the torpedo in there, you probably won't need to worry about it. But there's these large pieces. You do a little bit of clean up on the stand here. The stand doesn't say what colour to paint it. It's down to you. I'll probably do it black or dark blue. And as for this one, here's just detailed parts. I think we need to undo this. Are these the same? Yeah. So these two sprues are identical. So we have this long piece for your stand. This is the structural part for the bottom of the boat. These are the depth charges. This is part of the torpedo tube. There's your life ring. These are structural parts detailed. These are those funnels. Another propeller. Here's your giant torpedo. Again, nicely detailed. I think this, as I say, this segment's black. This is all grey. Depth charges. Here's the little propeller systems for the torpedo. These will probably get done in brass. More funnels. More tie downs. Here's one of your machine guns. Is it Vickers machine gun? I'm not 100% sure on that as well. More funnels. So again, nicely detailed, nice sprues. There isn't an awful lot to this kit, so hopefully it should go together nicely. So there you are, my friends. There's another kit from Italeri, 135 scale, Vosper 72.6 MTB 77 torpedo boat from the Royal Navy. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.